Welcome back, everyone, to the Bourbon Judge. Hope everyone's doing well, enjoying this fall-like weather, right? Today we're going to go ahead and kind of change up a little bit, slightly. We're going to review a bourbon that it's not, I guess it's widely known, but you don't hear about it, right? Because everyone always talks about the Wellers, the Michters, the 1792s, the more popular ones. You don't hear a ton about this one. So, I'll show you the bottle. There you go, there's the front. There's the back. And again, this is Old Bardstown Bourbon, right? So Old Bardstown Bourbon, made by the Willett Company or Willett Distillery. So I had the chance when I went to Kentucky a couple weeks ago to visit, actually, Willett Distillery. And it kind of popped out of my brain and said, I have most of the Willett products, right? I have, and if you're thinking of Willett, let me just kind of show you. I have it here. There's the main beautiful bottle, right? You get that pot-looking steel bottle. But Willett makes more than that. They make Rowan's Creek, Noah's Mill, they make Johnny's Drum, and they also make this one here, and a few others as well, right? Like some Rye and so forth. But I've never actually tried this one, so I was like, let me at least buy it. It was only $30, and I just said, you know what, honestly, my rule of thumb is, for me personally, bourbon is $50 or less, I'll give it a try, right? Might as well give it a try, made by a really reputable company. $50 or more, probably going to go ahead to my local favorite bar or bourbon bar, try it there before I buy it, right? So it was only $35 or $30 or $35 at the distillery, and I said, might as well go ahead and give it a try. So that's kind of the story behind it. So from a proof standpoint, this one is 50.5. I'm sorry, take that back. 101 proof, 50.5% alcohol, which obviously always double, is 101 proof. And there's no age statement, right? So I looked online. There's no age statement about this bourbon for Old Bardstown. I've read that, there's, potentially about 10 years, which kind of makes sense, right? There's a beautiful color to this one, right? Very nice and dark and so forth. But we really don't know. So let's go ahead and pour this one real quick. All right. There we go. Got a nice little pour here. So what's interesting about this one is that, when you look at, and I'll bring back Johnny Drum real quick. I did a review maybe a couple episodes ago about Johnny Drum. Very similar bottle, very similar price point, both made by Willett Company. So you probably wonder, I know Bourbon Judge, you didn't like this one. Are you not going to like this one? We'll see. All right, so let's kind of go ahead and get into the color of the nose. So again, about $30 to $35. This is a nice dark, almost like an amber, red, brown, if you will. Very dark, though. From a nose standpoint, wow. This one, to me, which is interesting, screams two things. Raisins and honey. That's all I smell. I don't smell the butterscotch. I don't smell the caramel. This is all straight raisins and honey. Okay, well, might as well try it. My favorite part, right? It's been a long day. Let's go ahead and try some bourbon. All right. I love when the smell of a bourbon also comes through to the taste, to the palate. This one also, as it kind of goes down, it's nice and smooth. It tastes like raisins and honey. Gotta go ahead and finish it. I can't leave a little bit of great bourbon in the glass. All right. One thing I've been doing a little different is to smell the bourbon when the glass is for the most part empty, to see if it changes at all from a nose standpoint. And with a little drop left in there, same profile, the raisins and honey kind of comes through all the way. All right, still the same. So again, this one, I've seen it in liquor stores. It's pretty easy to find, right? It's not difficult. Again, the price point is very economical, only $30 to $35, kind of depending on where you live, taxes and all that kind of good stuff. But when I think about it and I compare it to Johnny Drum, I always give you guys an honest answer. Is it worth buying? Should I leave it on the shelf? Folks, the verdict is in. This is an absolute buy. for a more reasonable, economical bourbon at $30 to $35, I absolutely think this is worth the dollar amount, right? It's worth buying. It's something that I bought, again, about a couple weeks ago. I've already enjoyed it a little bit here and continue to enjoy it. And honestly, it's a good bourbon that, you know, I'll share with some friends, share with some family members, and honestly, just share by myself as well, right? Can't lie. From a taste profile, you'll notice that a couple episodes ago, I mentioned Johnny Drum, and I will tell you, it tastes nothing like Johnny Drum. This one, I personally didn't care for. Everyone has their own opinion. This one, from a nose, from a palate, is so smooth, so sweet. Again, it's not, because it is, I should say, a sour mash bourbon, so obviously that kind of lends to more of a sweeter bourbon, right? They're using a previous fermentation, or previous blend, if you will. So it's a little bit more naturally sweet. It's very smooth, and it's really nice. It's not one that you're going to brag about, but it's also one that you want to probably pick up on the norm when you're not going to your more expensive bourbons and so forth. So definitely a buy, in my opinion. Something that you should definitely add to the collection. Hope this review was very helpful. Please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you soon, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.